Welcome to the most boring podcast on the planet. Yeah, that's right. If you have managed to land yourself on this show, and it must be an accident because you would not have done this on purpose, well, you would probably be better off hooking like a dryer hose to your muffler and locking yourself in an idling car in your garage.
All right. So my co-host, he's feeling down.
I am down.
He's down. All right. So
I'm Debbie Downer.
we had so much faith.
Oh my God. Are we recapping last week's horrific?
All right, so last week's episode, Wall Street bets, all that good stuff. AMC, GME.
Boo.
AMC was supposed to pop off. It was supposed to pop off, and it didn't. Well, it's a waiting game on these things. I still have faith.
We're waiting.
I still have faith. My co-host.
We are waiting.
My co-host has paper hands, sold his shares at a loss.
Oh, you're damn right.
I'm holding on to mine for dear life because
I got into
faith.
something else I can make my money on.
I have faith in this company, man.
You would be the only one that has faith in this company.
Hey.
99 analysts say it is at its overvalued price right now at $7.
Everything's opening back up.
Yep.
Before pre-COVID, it was a $20 stock, man. We'll get back there, in a couple years.
$14 stock.
20, man. 20 to 30.
Fuck.
3 years ago.
You wish. Look, honestly,
But no. I get to make fun of him for a minute.
I hope it pans out.
So
Honestly,
he likes to talk shit about, me losing out on costs.
I do.
Like 40,000 probably, roundabouts.
Yeah.
Big loss. Big hit.
I didn't even have no skin in the game. It was moving so slow. I was like, fuck this.
I'm still sore about that one. But,
Yeah, so am I.
I hyped up this AMC so much and got him to jump on the bandwagon, And so we got out of one of our shares that, is a long-term hold, is supposed to come over to NASDAQ, whatever.
Oh, God.
So it was at like $1.70 when we got in. And so we sold that.
To get into AMC.
Get into AMC and lose money. Only to have that jump up to like $5.50 within a week.
It's at $7.35 right now.
Which sucks. It's horrible.
So if you guys want to make money on the stock market, just do the opposite of what we're doing, and you're fucking guaranteed to make money.
We should make a podcast about that. We'll just podcast on what we're doing on the stock market, and everybody else can just do the exact opposite and make a gang of money.
You know what?
We'd probably have some Patreons on that because they would win money and then they would be our Patreon.
That would be a good YouTube channel.
What not to do?
We'll call it Stock Bros or Stock Nose. Stock Hose. Something. Stock Hose. What not to do on the stock market. You can watch a whole playlist of watch us just lose our money. But if they make money doing the opposite, they can feed us more money to lose.
Right.
I like it. You heard it here, folks. It's our fucking idea. Don't steal.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, folks. Okay, welcome to the ROTFL podcast. Before you do anything, like, subscribe, share, go ahead and become a member. Hit that notification bell. If you so happen to be somewhere where there is a notification bell, the more times you comment, the more times you share, the more times you like, the better the YouTube algorithm seems to like it. So help us, man. We're just two fucking ex-cons, bro, trying to save the world one podcast at a time. So if you could help us go from
help you
trap house whores
help
to,
you.
I don't even know. I'm so depressed. Look, go to our Facebook channel, Instagram, all that. If you want to support our show, ROTFLpodcast.com/donate. Also, check out our gear, dude. We got one design. It is a sick-ass design. and this is how it's going to go. So that's all we got for that. So just don't do it. Just don't follow us. Follow the opposite of us.
And then you win.
And you'll win big.
Win big.
We were doing so fucking good till we did that. We were doing good. And
I was up a couple thousand.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm still holding out. Diamond hands over here. I'm gonna have to be given diamond hand jobs.
Hey, if I ever have to hear that
KRN.
word again, it will be too soon. If I ever have to hear the word space apes, diamond hands, and to the moon, it'll be too soon. I don't care what it is, what stock it's for. I don't care if it is going to the moon.
Hey.
Don't want to hear it.
I'm still on board. My co-host not so much. I'm still on board. I'm fucking riding this train. We're sticking it to the man, and we're fucking giving a low blow to these fucking headphones.
He's sticking it to the man, and I hope you do stick it
with my wiener.
I hope you hit on this because I know I'm going to see some trickle down on that.
Of course, yeah.
Tripping.
If I hit, you hit.
I'm wondering. No, let's not wonder on our. Let's not brainstorm on our podcast.
No, let's not do that.
All right. So what do we got this week?
We have a mediocre. We have a mediocre show for you today.
At best. At best.
Been a little depressed.
Yeah.
A little under the weather.
You know what? We're gonna keep this not light at all. Why not? So, our favorite scum bucket fuck suck it of the fucking year, Gavin Newsom. He's
feeling the heat.
He is feeling the heat, boys.
On the back of his neck.
We are at the 10-yard line to the touchdown. 10 yards until the petition to recall Gavin Newsom has reached its I don't even know how many they need. 1.5 million signatures.
1.5. Yeah.
They're at 1.4.
Yeah, but just so everybody knows out there, I was reading an article just earlier. We've already had enough signatures 6 different times. 6 different times.
What?
We've tried to recall him 6 different times, but each time they find a little loophole. One was they did a lot of it online, and they wouldn't accept those.
What? That was voter fraud all of a sudden?
Yeah. All of a sudden, that's not allowed. So another one was okay when you sign this petition. Position. I didn't do my voice warm up today.
Yeah, you're fine.
So when you sign it, you got to sign in the lines. So some of the signatures were outside the line, and they threw those out. They come up with all kinds of different reasons, but 6 different times. Nobody likes this guy.
Hey, we will
Gavin Newsom, go kill
recall
yourself.
A governor. We have recalled some governors. Gray Davis, most recent. So this dude is not safe. We are very close. They got till March 17th to get 100,000 more signatures.
Yeah.
No, 1 million. No,
No.
100,000.
Yeah.
That ain't shit.
Nothing. Hey, at my work, we have it, and we're literally getting probably about 10 pages a week from just people coming in our restaurant.
Boom, bam. So if you guys want to be a part of that, recallgavin2020.com. Go ahead and let's get that mother effer out of office and put some other mother effer in. Why not?
Right. Let's get that puppet out and put another puppet in.
How many more times are we going to vote these assholes out and put some other asshole in?
Equally asshole-ish asshole in.
This is the stream of things. It's very upsetting. So you know what? Oh, and by the way, since we're at the 10-yard line on these petitions, he all of a sudden has lifted all these COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
So
he's trying to get popularity.
So a month ago, the hospitalizations and the death rate were lower than they were, I don't know, a week or two ago when he lifted the restrictions. They were much higher but he lifted the restrictions, not because it had anything to do with science, not because it was getting better. Matter of fact, it was
actually
getting worse.
got worse.
It was getting worse. And he lifted the restrictions because he's about to get his happy little ass kicked out of office.
Right. Popular opinion.
So he don't give two shits in a bucket about you and your family, and he claimed he was trying to keep safe with all these restrictions. But now things have gotten worse, and he's lifting the restrictions because he doesn't want to get kicked out of office.
Well, and it's not just that because, we've already said this probably 20 different times about how everything's going to all of a sudden magically disappear, that COVID is going to stop killing people as soon as they get Trump out.
Yeah, it was amazing after the inauguration how the spike dropped. It just like tanked.
It's not an issue anymore. It's not an issue.
It's an issue, clearly. So not only is it an issue, Dr. Fauci, the guy, everyone knows who this dildo is. And if you like this guy and listen to this guy, well, you're a dildo too. I don't care. I don't care anymore. You're a straight dildo if you listen to this guy.
Dildos.
He came out and initially it was 15 days. 15 days we're going to curb this. Then 100 days we're going to curb this through the spike. We did that. Then by the end of January we're going to really put this down and get rid of it. Now it's indefinitely. Now they're saying we got a Biden's press secretary who looks
looking like a man.
Well, he looks considerably like Zuckerberg in drag.
You're looking like a man.
If you get Biden's new press secretary and impose Zuckerberg's face, it's the same person. One's just got long hair. It's actually
It's an older.
creepy.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
And speaking of Fauci, okay, this is the guy that came out and said masks don't work. That they don't work. You don't got to use them.
He said there's no science saying they work. In fact, they might make things worse. And then he came out 2 weeks later and said he lied. He admitted that he lied because he didn't want the American people, the non-essential workers, taking all the PPE and the masks before hospitals could get it. So he already lied to you, admitted he lied. So how come anything he says, how do we know he's not lying at that point and won't come back a week later and said, I said that last week, but there was a good reason for why I said that.
I lied for your protection.
For your protection, because we're too stupid to live our own lives. And if you're buying this shit, then clearly you are too stupid to live your own life.
And not just that, but back to Gavin Newsom. Before all this happened, Gavin Newsom spent $1 billion, sent it to China, where the virus came from, to get masks. And
we just never got him.
You know what I think he sold them at an up price to other states. Is what he did. And
he used it to profit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why not?
Made money.
I mean, we tried to profit off a short squeeze that failed, so why not?
Miserably.
So now Fauci comes out and goes, hey, you know what's better than one mask? 2 masks.
And you know what's better than 2 masks?
3 masks.
So when's it gonna end?
When's it gonna end? When we have plastic bags fucking duct taped around our face? I'll tell you what. Anyone that thinks 2 masks is better than 1 and 3 masks is better than 2, well, duh, for one. But to what extreme are you going to take this? How about you do the whole world a favor and
kill
just
yourself?
Kill yourself. That way, you'll never transmit the infection to anyone ever.
Just get some 100% nature friendly hemp rope.
Don't. No. Listen. There are a number of scientific experiments I could conduct from the safety of my apartment if I drink carburetor. What is it? Fuel starter?
Antifreeze.
If I drink antifreeze, yeah, it might kill some of the infection. So just because it works doesn't mean it's a fucking good idea. Serious.
Look, it's at a point now, and I've already said this before, is we just need to let this thing run its fucking course, just like any other flu. Let everybody.
There's no fighting it.
No, let it burn through. If you catch it and get over it, fine. You won't catch it again, or you'll be less likely to get sick from it next time. And if you don't, I apologize. You know,
don't apologize. We're sick of it. I'm sick of it.
If you don't, you don't. Look at
this is the worst way to get herd immunity, but it is a way.
The best way. It's the only way.
Well, we're fighting.
Look at other countries that done it, dude.
They're better off than we are.
Yeah. What, it was Switzerland or Sweden? One of them.
They just handled it. They're like, we ain't locking down shit. We ain't doing shit.
We ain't doing shit.
Now they're fine.
If you're old, stay in your house. If you're not, do whatever the fuck you want. And if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask.
I'm
if
so
you don't,
sick of these
don't.
people. I see people flipping out on people in grocery stores. Okay? Now, I wear a mask because simply for this reason.
You don't like confrontation?
I do not like confrontation. It's not that I don't like it.
I know.
It's
I'm
just
the same way.
I don't handle it well. If someone comes at me sideways, I'm going to bounce their head off the linoleum floor in a fucking Vons. And that's not a good look for me or how I have attempted to change my life here. So I'm trying to be a better person. So I wear a mask simply so I don't have some douchebag that's so scared of his life that for some odd, strange reason, he's still out in public or she's still out in public, even though she's scared to death to catch the Rona. But she wants to come tell other people, or he wants to come. I seen some guy flipping out on some guy in the supermarket because he didn't have a mask on. And it's like, why are you in the supermarket, bro?
Yeah, get your fucking
Get
your fucking
get your delicious ass
get your
out of here.
deliveries, your groceries delivered to your house.
Dude,
get the
Instacart,
fuck out of the
bro.
grocery store.
Get out of there. Get out,
Yeah.
dude. If you're so scared, get out.
Don't go nowhere, but don't talk shit. That would be a good social experiment. I don't know if you guys know this. My co-host is a big ass dude. You know what we should do? I'm not that big. I'm tall, but I'm not like a big ass dude. We should go without masks.
And see who gets picked on the worst.
Right. You should walk through and see how many people like accost you about wearing your mask.
Not too many.
We should. And then I'm not that big of a dude. Like I'm skinny, but we should get a small guy. We should find a small guy and then send him through without a mask and see how many people talk shit.
Well, clearly they're going to pick on someone they think's not going to fight back. Except some of those Karens out there, man. Some of them ladies.
Oh, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit. They're brutal, dude. They're savage.
Karen's not giving a care in the world.
Yeah. And I ain't got no problem with bouncing an old lady's head off the linoleum tile either, dude. So,
I ain't never lost a fight to a 60-year-old.
Never. Well, maybe once. Not a 70-year-old, though, for sure. Or a little kid.
Riddled with Corona. All out of breath.
Just stay out of the... If you're going to go into public, you're already risking this thing you're so deadly afraid of. So stay out. And if someone else doesn't want to wear a mask, you shouldn't be out there in the first place. And this is why I think they're flipping out. And I've already said this before. It's because they know they're doing something that they've been, convinced they aren't supposed to be doing. So they're already breaking their own little rules that CNN told them and Dr. Fauci told them they had to follow for the day. So they're already like on edge. So anyone they don't see wearing a mask, how dare you not wear a mask? Well, why are you even out here, dude? Well, yeah, you don't have to be out here.
Did I already talk about what happened to me at Walmart just the other day?
No.
It was so freaking weird, bro. We were outside, right? I didn't have a mask on. We were outside, and I was walking along the sidewalk, and then this lady and her kid were walking around, walking this way, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I tried, you know, I was trying to be courteous. I didn't have a mask, so, like, I tried to go around them, you know? And then, like, she went, like, the same way because we were trying to go around each other. So then I tried to go, you know, like, you start going back and forth.
Yeah,
like,
dancing.
Right, trying to get it around each other. And then, like, after about 3 times of this happening, like, literally, like, her eyes, dude, got, like, huge, bro. Like, she just got terrified, dude. Like, I don't know if she thought that I was doing it on purpose or something, you know? But she, like, her eyes got big. She grabbed her kid, shoved her kid behind her back, and then, like, walked up on the hill and stood there and waited for me to walk by. It was so fucking weird.
By today's terminology, you just sexually assaulted that lady. Serious. You sexually assaulted someone at Walmart for doing that.
It was outside of Walmart.
Yeah, well,
Does that still
either
count?
in or outside of
That
Walmart.
still
That
count?
was a blatant sexual assault.
All sex is rape. All sex is rape.
Speaking of which, Marilyn Manson is on the firing block, the firing wall, the block. I don't know. He's on something.
He's on something for sure.
So now several women are coming out and claiming some type of abuse on this guy. Some lady, Rachel Wood, which maybe I've seen her in a movie. I don't care if I have. I really don't care. I'm
Is
not
she hot?
Bro, I don't know. Don't care. So several women are coming out claiming he emotionally, physically, sexually assaulted them. I'm not about assaulting women by any
means.
means,
Whatsoever.
any stretch of the imagination. And matter of fact, people who do that are scumbags and need help.
Yeah, they're the scumbags of the earth, honestly.
So,
but what we are saying
no,
is that if you're a woman and you go hang out with Marilyn Manson, Ron Jeremy, you know, unsupervised.
well, it's like this.
If you hang out with these people and you don't expect to, like, I don't know.
I don't know what they expected, but if you're stupid enough to go hang out with Marilyn Manson thinking he's just going to do you missionary style or something and then go home and ask your dad to marry you, you know, all legit and like have all these ethics and values, you're fucking around the wrong person, bro. And you know you are. Don't tell me it didn't excite you because you knew what you were fucking doing.
It's Marilyn Manson.
Dude, it's fucking Marilyn
Come on.
Manson. How many fucking weird, crazy rumors? Oh, I had no idea this Satanist would be so kinky. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, same thing with Ron Jeremy.
Has,
okay,
like,
this dude
8
has been-
women.
Yeah, no, like 19, accused of 19 things of rape. Hey, ladies, why are you hanging out with Ron Jeremy unless you're trying to get fucked?
Yeah, that's it. Like, the dude is famous for his
one thing.
big ass fucking wiener.
It ain't because he looks good.
No, he's a hideous.
He is a hideous
creature,
beast of a fucking human being.
He's not even. You can't even call him a man. He's like just a fucking creature, dude.
Dude, he is a
with a big
greasy,
wiener,
slimy, nasty motherfucker
greaseball
with a 12-inch dong. So why
are you hanging out with this dude, not wanting to, you know, check out his fucking wiener? That's the only reason why you would hang out with Ron Jeremy. It's like, hey, let me see your dick.
Well, yeah, you're not hanging out with him because he's
a scholar.
Yeah, yeah. He's
for
not some
intellectual
fucking
reasons.
Philosophist. His views on political science weren't fucking invigorating to you.
Right. He didn't write a paper on like quantum physics.
We are not condoning
at all.
We're not condoning
one bit
any of these behaviors that these scumbags may have perpetrated in. However, I'm not condoning the behavior of the ladies who voluntarily went in and hung out with it. I wouldn't hang out with Ron Jeremy, bro. Just because I'm scared of the dude's dong. Just knowing that there's a 12-inch dong from this greasy little gremlin of a guy a couple feet away from me is intimidating to me at best. I'm probably twice his size, and he's got a dong as long as my leg.
Speaking of, in prison, there's always a guy in prison that has a big ass dick, and it's like people are like, dude, all the time in the yard. There was this one guy, I swear to God, his nickname was Donkey.
Yeah,
that was his nickname, Donkey. All right, and everybody every day, like new people would hit the yard, and they'd be like, "Hey, come here, bro. You got to come meet Donkey."
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh, why do they call him that?"
Right, and then. Dude, it'll be a crowd of people every fucking day. It'd be a crowd of people and be like, "Hey, donkey, let us see your dick." And I'm not joking. All right. If you're hearing this, you need to go check out our YouTube and see the video. Donkey, and this is not a joke. He had this hanging off his he had a dick. I'm not even joking. Limp.
Oh my God.
Limp. He had a dick that was as big as this freaking can, hanging off his... It was ridiculous. Limp. Crazy.
That's not even right.
No.
What are you doing with that thing?
I don't know. Definitely not. Dude, any chick, or, most chicks would probably run from that thing, dude.
I don't know. I think with enough lubrication, anything's possible.
Yeah. Enough spit.
I've seen some pretty bad things. I've seen some pretty amazing insertion videos that you're like, oh my God.
Get on that internet there and...
Nah. And these are things we do in prison. Hey, bro, let me see your dick. Remember, we would get new guys to the yard. Just some like fucking is this so gay, dude? Now that I'm thinking back. But... it was like no one was gay. Well, maybe they were. I don't fucking know. Maybe they were all in the closet. But
deeply closeted.
Yeah, well, these were just straight heteros. Like we would get new guys straight to the. I remember first coming on to the yard, fresh little fat little booty kid.
Yeah.
Hey, fat boy, let me see your dick. Yeah, and you got to drop trout. If you don't drop trout and show your wiener, then something's wrong with you.
You're gay.
Yeah, why are you
scared
to show us your wiener?
Like, if you bring it out, like, look, fuck you.
Yeah. Either you're getting laughed at, and it's cool. It's like, whatever, dude.
Or like, hey, that's impressive. Good job, buddy.
Hey, look at this guy's dong, dude. Yeah, we do that, but we're also shower with each other all day long. It's like, who gives a fuck? We see your dick no matter what, dude. Yeah. It sucks.
It's just what it is,
dude. Oh God. Yeah, it's horrible, dude. I remember in prison, we got this kid. Man, I don't know if you ever did this. This was a thing that was going around. Where they get a youngster that's like in county jail, and they're like, "Oh, you're going upstate, bro." Right? So the kid's like, "Oh dear," like
already scared. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, what's it gonna be like? Like when these kids are going upstate, it's like question time. It's like, "Oh, what do we do?" And like 8 out of 10 of the responses are like generally good advice, but there's always
that asshole.
There's always some shit about the fishing trip, and dude. I remember this kid. They're like, "Look, bro, you're going upstate, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude." And they're like, "Well, we're gonna get you ready, right?" And he's like, "Oh no, what does that mean?" He's like, "Look, when you get upstate, bro, you're gonna be putting all sorts of shit in your ass. Like it's you. Well, I ain't like that, bro. I ain't gonna put no. You're putting something in your ass, bro." You might as well get used, and we do, but we do it. It's not like some big old thing like we did to this kid, we're probably going to hell for this. But anyways, so they would get this kid, and when we make packages up in prison, we get a bunch of latex gloves.
You wrap it all up.
Yeah, like we would wrap our tobacco in little plugs, anything from like golf ball size to bigger size. I once got a whole can of Bugler and a lighter up my ass. 11 pouches in a can of Bugler?
Yeah, you got to pack it down. You can pack that tobacco like
a
so
carton
tight.
of cigarettes I shoved up my ass.
But I had a buddy that did that once, and when we landed where we were going, the package like burst open. Well, it didn't burst open, but they didn't wrap it right. So like his ass juices just like soaked up in the tobacco.
Oh.
And so there wasn't any tobacco on the yard. So what we did was
smoked that shit.
Yeah, we just laid it out, let it dry out.
Oh my God.
Just fucking ass tobacco.
But we would pack it all down with water and get it in, like, we'd shove it in a toothbrush container and pack it down with a fucking mop handle till it was so compact that it was still a pretty big plug. It was twice the size of my ding-a-ling. So I've had a lot of shit up my ass. So we're going to repay the favor to the new guys. We call them our little keister bunnies.
So make fake packages.
Yes.
And give them some lotion and be like, here, you're going to have to learn how to do this. So here's a fake package, just a bunch of shit.
Dude, we made 5 different packages from small and it upgraded in size until they were bigger. Lotion
and tell them,
just
learn how to do it, bro.
Yes.
Just go in the bathroom, take it, shove these up your ass, then poop them out. You know, I mean, it's something you're going to have to learn to do. So
we said, look, youngster, you're going to have to loosen them spokes up a bit, dude. So you start with it, dude, and they'll be dead serious. Like, oh my God. Okay. And he's in the cell shoving shit up his ass. And then my buddy dipped it in jalapeno juice.
What an asshole. That's not cool.
And said, handle it, youngster.
It's funny enough just to give them to...
I know.
Talk them into shoving something in their butt.
I think we got bored after the 5th insertion and we're like, let's up our game here, boys. He was crying, dude. It was sad, dude. This is what we do. This is how we get our kicks.
That's how we pass the time.
We brutalize other people for fun. This is fun. It's horrible.
It's pretty funny though.
Oh, dude, it's absolutely horrible. But yeah, poor kid. He's shoving shit up his ass. I remember one time we sent a guy upstate with nothing. We told him it was a bunch of tobacco and to give it to the homeboys, and he went up there with just a thing full of toilet paper and shat it out. 12-hour bus ride later, shot out this big old...
Now that's fucked up.
He's like, did you bring... The homeboys are like, did you bring something? He's like, oh yeah, I got you, dog. They're like, right on, youngster. And he shoots it over them, and they're like, what the fuck is... And they're just laughing. At this point, they're disappointed, but they're laughing, bro, because they know what we did to them. It's fucking horrible, dude. I'm trying to think of some other foul ass shit we did to some fucking youngsters just coming in. I don't remember. So, what else we got?
Oh, we've already talked about this. Now, Elon Musk, if you're watching.
Elon Musk, I'll fucking suck your dick right now, dude. If you just shoot out Dogecoin a couple more times.
We already got your biggest fan sitting right here.
I am. Big fan.
The Neuralink, he already wants to be signed up.
I volunteer.
He
Let's
volunteers.
Go.
So that Neuralink that we've been talking about, Elon Musk, he's gonna hook our brains up to the internet, pretty much, is what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the Neuralink, it is a brain interface device that they put a little hole in your skull and they attach the chip and insert some probes into your brain, and then they use electric signals from your brain to move. Well, you can manipulate,
Okay, so they hooked up a monkey already.
Yeah.
Just recently. They hooked up a monkey, and now that monkey can already play video games. It's already starting. Either get on the bandwagon or get off.
Hey, I'm down. we're already cyborgs. If anyone's against this, then you're lying because
I'm
you're
not fucking doing it.
dude, you're hooked to your phone already. Look at you.
True.
Wouldn't it be
I don't
easier if you could just go
see it in your
clack
mind.
and then it's there?
See it in your mind.
See
well,
it in your mind's eye.
also, on that Neuralink, it's a last chance at a normal life for some. Maybe you want to go ahead?
I do not.
You take that over.
I don't care.
It's your fucking boy, man.
I don't.
And I can't read either.
Why do I gotta read this, bro? Look it. Neuralink is designed initially.
I think it's for people with that are fucked up. They got fucked up things going on.
Yes, this is what I was gonna say.
And it'll fix them.
It will help
me that.
people learn to walk again. It will help people learn to hear again, see again, speak again.
Cerebral palsy.
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 Posy.
Cerebral-
Posy.
Ring around the posy. Ring around the palsy.
Just what he's trying to do with it is amazing to help out people who need the help. People with disabilities, things like that. People who've had their neural pathways disconnected. This will bypass that and help out with their disabilities. But what I'm in it for is the byproduct of where this thing could take us. And this thing will take us into interfacing with our phones when we won't need our phones. We won't. This phone you see right here in 10, 20 years won't even be a thing. We will think this is as barbaric as a pager was. And for all you kids that don't know what a pager was, well, let's just say it was fucking annoying at best. But
I never even had one.
You never had a pager?
No. My stepdad had one of those brick phones
Yeah.
with the antenna that was like this fucking big.
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, my mom had a car phone, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the fucking world. Came in a big-ass briefcase.
Yeah,
Took like 10 minutes to set up, and it cost like $70 a phone call.
My nana had one of those.
Dude, I was like, my mom is so legit because she's got this fucking car phone, dude.
So, Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
The joke of the...
The meme. Cryptocurrency.
Yeah. It's the crypto joke. You know?
Yeah. It's not so much of a joke anymore with
No.
the $4 billion market cap or whatever the hell it is.
6 billion.
Yeah.
I had like 10,000 of them. I've already made like $100.
So if you guys want to make money, then do the opposite of that. Don't buy it, and you'll make. Well, you'll at least keep your money if you don't buy it.
So, that's another Elon Musk, man. He's pushing Dogecoin.
So Dogecoin goes nowhere, and this is why it's a wise investment. Not because this business has good fundamentals or anything. Because every time Elon Musk comes out every couple weeks and just will tweet one word, Dogecoin, and this thing will triple, quadruple in value within an hour, and then it will fall back down.
Yep.
But if you just parked a bunch of money in it, waited for old Elon to come, and now he knows what it does. So now he'll just be like, Dogecoin, welcome. Because he just made a gang of people a gang of money, including himself, because I guess he just bought into this.
Yeah, I heard, 2 billion?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, million? No, I don't know.
He bought a lot. I thought you said 2 billion.
Billion. It was a B.
This is how much we put into this podcast this week. We didn't look.
We've been busy this week. We've been busy losing money and working.
I'm telling you. If anything will take the drive out of you, it's losing a bunch of money on a fucking short squeeze that's never going to happen. So that being said, did we ever tell the story about when we were kids and we went door to door?
Oh, one of the hustles we did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we were clean cut looking all American kids.
What?
So,
yeah, clean cut with mohawks and Black Flag t-shirts. Gotcha. Makes sense.
we thought, okay, so I think I got the idea because I seen somebody doing it, and I was like, we were strung out on heroin. I was like, dude, this is a great idea.
This is how you remember this story?
Yeah.
God, you have done too many drugs.
What?
You've done clearly too many drugs.
We're like, when we went door to door, acting like we were from a church.
We were sitting in, no, God dang, bro, you don't remember any.
I did that for
Just
a
stop.
while.
Just stop while you're ahead. We were sitting in Killa Puke's mom's house, and we were twiddling our thumbs at his mom's computer, going, what can we do to make money to go buy heroin today? We were like 17 years old, right? No, we were, 17, right about turning 18. Like that's the little time period right there.
Right.
We were already well out of school at this point. I graduated high school when I was 15 years old. I don't remember if you were out or
I left.
yeah. All right.
I didn't. Well, I got my GED in prison.
Well, let's just say that we haven't been in school in years at this point, and we're like 17, bro. So we're at his mom's house, and we're sitting there on his computer, and we're like, what kind of hustle can we come up with it? And I was like, I think we could do something going door to door. Or you might have mentioned maybe we could do some door to door scam, right? And then I was like, I got it. So we built up this fucking spreadsheet on his mom's computer. It said, him at high school. Mind you, we haven't been to him at high school in fucking years. We said, him at high school, field biology, field trip donations. We put the him at high school address, and we put the name of the person, their address, their phone number, and how much they were going to donate to us. And we made like a spreadsheet, and we printed so many copies of this thing out, right? So we went door to door. We went and tested it out first, right? Me and him put on like a suits and ties, and we're like, all right. So we went door to door, and we said, hi, we're from, get this, the teacher's name that they were supposed to pay out all the checks to were my name. I'm not going to tell you my name, but that was the teacher's name.
That's right. I remember that now.
It was my name. So we went door to door, and we said, hey, our teacher, Mr. Blob, we're looking for money to go to the Palm Spring Desert Museum for a field biology trip. And we got broken off so much
money.
So much money.
That was such a good hustle, dude.
Dude, checks, money, cash. It was such a good hustle that we recruited all of our friends. We had a group of probably 10 people canvassing Hemet San Jacinto area, getting donations from unsuspecting marks, right? So we do this for weeks, and we have canvassed the whole area. Like, it got to a point where we're hitting houses, and they're like, oh, someone already came by here the other day. And we're like, God damn, dude, I think your sister at one point pulled in $3,000 one day for doing that. Yeah. I remember it was a lot. And finally we end up over by him at high school, and we pull up to this guy's house, and we go up to the door, and we knock, and some lady opens up the door, and we give the whole spiel. We do our whole plug. We shoot out our whole pitch. She's like, who's your teacher? And she's like, hold on. And then I'm like, she shuts the door. I turn to puke here, and I'm like, dude, we got to get out of here. I don't know who that chick is, but I recognize her from somewhere, and I feel like she works at the high school. And he's like, nah, dude, she's going to get the checkbook right now, dude. What are you talking about? I'm like, nah, bro, nah. So guess who comes up to the door? Her husband. I'm like, I'm in the truck. Like, let's go. He's like, God, I got this.
Her husband was like one of my counselors.
No, her husband was the vice principal of the school.
But he was one of my counselors when I went there. Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? We're like, or getting it. Now he's
Sweating.
Yeah, well, now he's in it. He's got to double down. Oh, I'm here for the donations for the film. Who's your teacher? And he says the name. He's like, we don't have a teacher. He's like, hold on, maybe I have the information wrong. And then he jabs out to the truck. He's like, go, get it. And we peeled out. The next day, we're all over the newspapers, dude. Kids fraudulently going around accepting donations for a mythical thing that doesn't exist.
Field trip.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We made a lot of money. They're doing that. And then I did another one.
Dude.
The same thing happened. I did another one saying we were from the church. And it was like a youth group.
Yeah, I wasn't on that one.
No. But
I was on the field biology one.
The same thing happened was I went to a door and it was like the pastor's wife, right? And the church, I knew the pastor's name like from like 6 years ago, and that's the pastor that I had on the thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, Pastor fuck blah blah. And she was like, he hasn't been at this church for like 4 years. And I was like,
oh,
right, bye.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back out to my vehicle. I think I got the information. Oh yeah, go do that. Yeah,
going to hell.
Yeah, we're going to hell. But these are things we used to do as a kid, and all we can say is we have paid for it. We paid for it. We did a lot of time in prison for doing dumbass shit like this. So.
Yep.
It is not recommended for anyone to do things like this, and it was what it was. Don't be like us, kids.
Go to school. Stay in school.
Stay in school.
Don't just go to school.
Don't try to steal
Stay
from
in
school.
school.
Stay in school. I don't know. That's all we got this week. What do you think?
I thought it was a good show.
Hey, it was a show.
Great show. Best show yet.
Hey, we'll be back to you guys. Hey, we drop these every Monday, whether we like it or not. So hit up www.rotflpodcast.com. Become a member, and every time one of these hot episodes drop, you will get a flashy little email that you can click the little link to your little heart's desire and start your week off right. Like and share. Follow this podcast. And that's it. Peace.
Late.